Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Now today I am excited about this. Whether you are or not, I am very excited about this because it is new projector day. Now I have a phenomenal projector. I've been testing this out all week just to make sure I get everything perfectly right and see if it is absolutely as amazing as I originally thought. Now this is the V10 1080p projector from YABER. Let's get into it. Now, normally I do a ceiling shot, but this is quite a large parcel, so I'd rather do it while you sat here because I need you to enjoy this experience as much as me. So the one thing I did like about this is projectors normally come in a box, they get wrapped up in plastic, and that's pretty much it. Not this one. This one has its own bag. It has its own carry bag, so you can take this with you anywhere. First of all, that's what makes this amazing. So let's get this out here. Carefully, and there's nothing else in the box. So first impressions, incredible. You know, if I unbox something immediately and the packaging is phenomenal, 9 times out of 10 I think to myself, pretty much that the product itself is going to be amazing. So I'm going to put the projector to one side and we're going to check this out in a second. We're going to have a look at the accessories first. So let's have a look in the top pouch here. First we have a YABER, little bit of a user manual and a cleaning kit, which is very nice to see. I do enjoy it when they do provide cleaning kits because projectors aren't, you know, projectors have fans, they have cooling fans, so they're going to suck in a lot of dust and a lot of air. We have an extremely large user manual going on there, which is very nice to see because, you know, we don't all know things straight away. We have a very nice remote, so this is more looking like a TV remote here as well, which is very nice to see as well. If I can get a good picture. And there we go. So we have a nice little TV remote going on there. We have our power supply cable and a few other cables. Ooh, they supply you with a HDMI cable. That's very nice. Sorry, I keep looking there. I'm kind of monitoring the camera because I've got to set up into a position now where I don't have to constantly keep moving it and touching it because it's driving me insane. So let's get all this unboxed. So yes, they do supply you with a HDMI cable, which is really nice to see. You know, some companies do go all out and they're like, yeah, we'll give you this, 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 and this. Which is very nice to see. I do have a projector in the main bedroom and a projector sheet, so this is going to work out quite perfect so we can actually show how good the quality of this actually is, because that is the one thing I'm looking forward to, because when we do go into specifications I'm going to explain a few things why this is actually an actual amazing projector. So they do supply us with HDMI cable, main power cord, and we also have a aux cable to 3-pin red, yellow and white cable, and that is it. That's all we get in the bag. Like I've said, we've got the projector this side, which is in plastic, and also in Velcro straps as well, which is nice to see. Now I'm going to get the projector out very carefully. So the good thing about this bag as well, though, see if you're not going to use it for the projector and the projector's going to stay out permanently, you could reuse this bag for anything you physically want. Now I'm going to pop away the cleaning kit because we don't need this as of yet. I'm going to put away the aux and 3-pin connector. I'm going to keep out the HDMI power port and that as well. So we're going to pop this bag to one side and I'm going to get the projector out its packaging. Oh wow, already I can see this is really amazing. So as you can see, right, we're looking at the back of the projector here. We have a few things going on. So we do have a VGA port going on here, if VGA is something that you're going to be using. We have a headphone jack. We have HDMI 1, HDMI 2, AV input. We have 2 USB ports. We have an IR sensor, so this is going to be for the likes of the remote for this to actually read it. We have our main power supply on our power switch. We do have a speaker grill at the back here. If we move over to the side here, we do have the cooling fans here. I can see a slight amount of metal and aluminium fins going on behind here, so that's going to allow for better cooling. If I go to the other side here, we can see we've got something similar going on here. This does have a removable vent at the bottom, so we can remove this vent in the need that we need to, so when it comes to cleaning day, we can sort that out as well. Now on the top of the projector, we do have a few buttons here. We have the on-off button, we have selector modes, back button, OK, and then a few arrows. This is going to be the initial setup before you've got the remote set up. That will probably be not touched as much, especially if you are going to extend this in the end. The only other thing we do have on the top is the adjustment, and that is going to be for the front facial lens. That's going to allow you to change this from a certain amount of inches. When we go for the specifications, I'll go for exactly what the lowest and highest inches we can get this to, and we'll probably go from there. So on the bottom as well, normally when you see projectors, normally they'll have a hole in the center. That'll be for the likes of mounting it. Well, not this one. I'll put down the links in the description and mounting hardware you can get for this as well. But it will be from the 4 points in the corner here. You would get like an X-shaped mount that would have a, say, a tripod gap in the center, and that is where you will actually connect this up. But then we're going to have a look at the front here, which absolutely is incredible. So we do have the nice YABER logo going on there. We do have this here, which I believe is a sensor, and then we do have the lens itself. Now the lens I'm extremely excited to see. Now the lens, I can see already, this looks absolutely incredible. Very large lens. So instead of wasting your time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and get this set up in the spare room. We're going to get a image popped over on the telly, and we're going to go from there. So as we can see, I've got the projector all hooked up on the side there. All I need to do is grab the remote, and then what we're going to do is actually transfer it over to the screen right there. As we can see, we have the projector screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this tripod back a little bit. I'm going to set this up there just so we can see perfectly about what's going on. So I will be back in a second. So all I'm going to do simply is use the little remote that I came with like this, and I'm just going to simply click on the on button. And then what will happen is it'll turn itself on and we'll get a picture. Mind, don't worry about the picture at the moment. We do need to sort it out a little bit and actually get it finalized. So that's what we're going to be doing. So as soon as it is loaded up, I'm going to start adjusting it and actually get the best quality that I physically can get out of it. So as you can see, we have it all loaded up, and you can see the quality alone really is phenomenal. Now there is a few things that we can go off this. Now this screen is at its max sign for its level. The further away you'll take the projector, obviously the bigger the screen will get. But we have on the left hand side, we have AV, VGA, HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. Now we do have picture, video, music, Office Suite, and then we do have Miracast or even iOS Cast. Now that's one of the things I do enjoy about this, is the matter of fact that you can screen your phone. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab my tablet here, and we're just going to do this very simply. So on Samsung Galaxy tabs, it has a great feature called Smart View. So if I click on Smart View, and then what it'll do, it'll bring up the device I want to connect on the top right hand corner. So I've clicked on Miracast, and then on my tablet itself onto Smart View, we can see there, which is V10. If I click on V10, it's going to ask me to share. I'm going to click on Start Now. It's going to start projecting over to the actual projector, and we'll be back in a second. So as you can see, my tablet is now streamed straight to the projector now, and it really is so simple, and it is extremely responsive. So I have full moving ability now to actually start playing stuff. So if I go try and find a movie. So one of the other great things is the ability to actually add in USB. So like say if you have a hard drive that is predominantly used for DVDs and videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this tripod over. So as we can see here, the picture really is as clear as day. So what I'm going to do is I've just plugged in my hard drive. So I'm just going to go over to, Office Suite. I've got a hard drive plugged in there called Elements. I'm going to give that a click. And as we can see, I have a list of all the films I've downloaded. And let's check one of them out and see what the quality is. Let's quickly blast up Spider-Man 3 just for giggles, because this is the first one. It's going to tell me, it's going to start playing up. It's going to tell me the size of the film, what language it's in. And now we are playing. And look at that. That really is an amazing quality and photo. It really is phenomenal. Now, the good thing about these speakers as well, if the projector is actually sat behind you, it actually feels like the music is coming from towards you. Yes, that sounds a little bit weird, but that's the way the speakers are designed. Now, the quality of that really is phenomenal. It really is clear. Now, there is a few other things I can change. So what we'll do is I'll quickly, you can turn the volume down from the remote itself. Obviously, there's a few things like that. You can turn it off, turn it on. You can click on home just to send you home. Or you can literally just press
You can just go back over the office suite and then obviously go from there. So if we go back to home, there's a few things else we can sort out. So with the remote as well, depending where you're actually going to mount this, you on the trusty little remote here, you can click it and it'll actually change the direction of where everything is. So if you've got it either side to side, if you've got it upside down mounted on a wall, the way it is going to be projected is going to be where you've actually got it situated. So you can change that as well. Now, if we go in the top right hand corner, we do have the settings tab. So we've got everything from Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and we also have the keystone correction. So depending where you've actually got this going, so if I go on here, now digital zoom will allow you to actually change it. So if you're working on a smaller surface, like say, you can change it up to 50%. So this is going to allow you to zoom it up all the way back up to 0%, which is where we are at now. We also do have horizontal zoom as well. So this all depends on what you are actually projecting this onto, or depending all on the quality of the image as well. So like I said, not everybody is going to have the perfect area. So like I said, vertical zoom there as well. So if you don't have the perfect size, we've got that, and also 4-point keystroke. So depending on the angle as well, you know, the angles for everything aren't going to be perfect. So we also have the ability to change that. Now we do have projector mode as well. So this is be desktop for the front projector, rear projector. Then we've got all that sort of stuff, and we can automatically change it. But we're just going to go for front because ours is front facing. We do have data, the date, we do have language, we have a few other settings like the about the system, booting it, factory reset, and then we also have upgrade. So if you go, if you have a USB stick from the actual upgrade itself, you can upgrade this projector from whenever you like. So like I said, you do have iOS cast and mirrorcast depending on your device. Most Android devices now use Smart View, especially Samsung. So there's also that. So again, if I go over the elements, I can access anything from this straight away. So we have a few things going on. Now, it really is phenomenal, I have to admit.
So there we go, guys. So that was the projector from YABER. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I have to admit, showing the projector on a camera, yep, it's all well and good. Normally the picture does come out absolutely phenomenal, but I have to say, for me, physically seeing it, the quality is undeniable. I had the projector sheet already, and that was because I was using the previous projector. You don't have to use one if you've either got a blank wall, preferably not to be used on a textured wall. That's just because it doesn't matter what projector you buy, whether it be £10 or £1 million. If you've got a textured wall, the texture's always going to come through. But I have to admit, go down the links in the description, click on the link, it'll send you to the site so you can go check this out. And I have to admit, it is absolutely incredible. It's simple to use. It's simple as plug in your power connector. You can either use it as a projector for projecting your phone, your tablet, anything with either Mirrorcast, Chromecast, iOS cast. You can plug in US devices. You can plug in USB devices. You can plug in HDMI devices, up to 2 maximum. There's 2 USB ports, and it's never ending. You can use this on your gaming stations, your gaming systems, your console systems. It's literally never ending, like I went through in the product description and the specifications. And I have to admit, it's a credit. It really is an absolutely phenomenal projector. This is going to be the new piece now set up in the other room. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say rest in peace to the old projector. But like I said, if you are interested in going to grab one of these, head down the links in the description. There's a link there. You can go check them out for yourself, have a look, see if it's what for you. And by the way, you do get an amazing carry case and all the goodies that comes with it as well. So by all means, go check that out as well. And in the end of the day, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate this. If you have any questions or concerns about this, head down the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my further videos.